On December 20, 1995, an American Airlines Flight 965, a Boeing 757 crashed into a mountain in Buga, Colombia, killing 151 passengers and 8 crew members.
300 at 16, go to 33, runway 31 left, clear for land.
Miami International Airport, Florida, USA. American Airlines Flight 965, a Boeing 757 on a regular scheduled passenger flight from Miami International Airport to Alfonso Bonilla Aragón International Airport, Cali. The time for departure was 16:40 from Miami, but it was delayed about 34 minutes because of the winter storm in the northeast. Many flights landed with delays in Miami on that day, so Flight 965 was also delayed, waiting for the arrival of connecting passengers and baggage. At 17:14, the aircraft departed from the gate, but again, they experienced another ground delay of 1 hour 21 minutes due to air traffic congestion. At 18:35, American Airlines Flight 965 departed Miami, and the estimated flight time to Cali was 3 hours 12 minutes. After takeoff, the aircraft was cleared to climb to flight level 370. The route of the flight was from Miami to Cuban airspace, then to Jamaican airspace and Colombian airspace. Due to an attack by anti-government groups in 1992, Cali's air traffic controllers had no radar to monitor the 757. So the pilots flew the approach using area radio navigation aids and the airport's instrument approach system. Cali is located in a valley, and the city is completely bordered by mountains to the west. To approach Cali, the pilots needed to use several radio beacons to guide themselves around the mountains and canyons that surround the city. The airplane's flight management system already had these beacons programmed in, and it was necessary because this is the only way to navigate exactly where to turn, climb and descend. The wind was calm, and Cali's controllers asked the pilots if they wanted to fly a straight-in approach to runway 19, rather than coming around to runway 01. The pilots agreed, hoping to make up some time. The pilots then erroneously cleared the approach waypoint from their navigation. When the controller asked the pilots to call back over to Tulua waypoint, it was no longer programmed in the computer. At that time, the pilots took out their maps to find the waypoint Tulua. They extended the aircraft's speed brakes, which helped to slow it down and expedite its descent. Finally, they found Tulua coordinates, but they had already passed the waypoint. So they attempted to program the navigation computer for the next approach waypoint, which was Rosso. Rosso NDB was identified as the letter R on their charts, and the navigation system was one of the oldest air navigation systems still in use today, which works from the most simple radio navigation concept. Colombia had duplicated their identifier for the Romeo NDB near Bogota, and the computer list of stored waypoint didn't include the Rosso NDB as the letter R, but the flight computer stored the waypoint Rosso under its full name. By picking the first letter R from the list, the captain caused the autopilot to start flying a course to Bogota, instead of flying towards Rosso waypoint. As a result, the airplane turned to left in a wide semicircle. When they found that the information was wrongly inserted in the computer, the aircraft was in a valley, flying roughly north-south parallel to the one they should have been in. The crew then activated heading select and then started a right turn. The left turn, which they did before, brought the plane over mountains terrain. At 21:42, the ground proximity warning system activated, announcing an imminent terrain collision and sounding an alarm. Both of the pilots attempted to climb to clear the mountain, but the deployed speed brakes reduced the rate of climb. The aircraft hit the mountain near its summit. Research has shown that the aircraft would probably have cleared the terrain if the crew had immediately retracted the speed brakes when the ground proximity warning system alarm was activated.